If you are planning on buying this Itel Powergo, ensure you don't skip this video because I'm going to be doing a test that will help you decide if this power bank is going to be a good buy or not. Hello guys, it's CY's Gadget. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to be reviewing this Itel Powergo. This is the Itel 100,000 mAh power bank. Now what we are going to do in this video, we're actually going to use this power bank to charge our laptop and to check how many times this power bank can charge our laptop from 0 to 100 before it finally goes off. Now the rated capacity in watt hour for this power bank is about 320 watt hour. In mAh is 100,000 mAh as stated. Now in this video, I'm going to be using my Elite 830 G5 laptop that has a battery capacity of about 50 watt hour, and we are going to use this Type-C to HP Blue pin cable for this test. And the last thing for this test is this current meter. So this will help measure the total watt hour this power bank deliver and the total capacity in mAh too. So stay tuned. So we have completely drained this laptop to 0%. The laptop is off, and actually before I continue, what we have inside this laptop is a new battery. And for this test, we have a new battery on this laptop so that we'll be able to get accurate results. So let's start the first section of charging. Now connect my Type-C cable to the tester, then I connect it. If you check the power bank, we have two Type-C ports. One can give out 100 watts, the other 30 watts. So if you are going to be charging your laptop, you have to use the first port, which gives out 100/65 watts. So this is the port that can charge your laptop. These other ports are for phones, and then this port is if you want to charge the power bank with a solar panel, and this port is if you want to charge the power bank with a DC charger. Then the power bank also comes with its own 65 watt Type-C charger. You can also use this port to charge the power bank if you are using a Type-C charger. So the power bank is connected. Now let me plug in my laptop. If you check, our laptop is charging. Let me turn off this light so let's see. Yeah, our laptop is charging already. And you see the power bank is still 100%. So let's wait for this first cycle of charge to be completed. Stay tuned. Okay, we are done with the first cycle of charge. Now my laptop is fully charged and the power bank is on 86%. Let me show you. This is longer. You can see there's no power coming out again. That's why the laptop is full charge. So now I'm going to charge the laptop and begin the cycle of charge. Stay. Okay, we're about to begin our third cycle of charge. Currently the power bank is on 70%. And we have used this laptop and drained it. Now let's start charging again. Yeah, our laptop is charging. You can see the yellow lights. Let me show you, and you can see our voltmeter for measuring the current is reading. You see it now. We have started the third cycle of charge. We wait for this laptop to be fully charged, and then we discharge, and then begin the fourth cycle. Stay tuned. So we want to start the fourth cycle of charge now, and then currently the power bank is on 56%. As we begin the fourth cycle, this laptop is completely drained. So you can see the laptop is already charging. Let me turn it on. Initially it was off. Let's on, and then let me show you the percentage on the laptop. See that we have drained the laptop. So far the power bank has been doing well. Let's see what it holds, how many times it will charge our laptop. So far it has charged it 3 times. Now this is the fourth time we are going. Just want to show you. Yeah, you can see the percent. This is on 4%. That's to tell it was completely drained. Let's wait for this laptop to be fully charged, and we'll begin the fifth cycle of charge if the power bank holds up to that time. Stay tuned. Alright, so far this power bank has charged my laptop 4 complete times, and we're still on 39%. So we are going to begin the fifth cycle of charge for this test. Let's see. The laptop is charging, you can see it, and we have actually completely drained this laptop again. Now we have begun the fifth cycle of charge for the power bank. So let's see the watt hour that has been consumed so far. About 165 watt hour. That's what has been consumed so far by this laptop. So we'll begin the fifth cycle of charge, and then we'll get back to you on the video. Stay tuned. Yeah, so far this power bank has charged our laptop 5 complete times, and is still on 24%. So we are going to begin the sixth cycle of charge now for our test. Okay, alright, our laptop is charging. Remind you, we have already drained this laptop. So now we are doing the sixth cycle of charge for this test, and our current meter is reading. Yeah, so far for the test we have consumed about 205 watt hour. That's the power that has been consumed so far. Stay tuned. Yeah, we are about to begin our seventh cycle of charge. Now the power bank is currently on 10%, and we have actually drained this laptop. That is to say, the power bank has charged our laptop 6 times, and we still have 10%. So let's and then see how this go. Yeah, as you can see, my laptop is already charging, and from our current meter, power is coming out from the power bank. It's going out, and yeah, stay tuned. So let's see the watt hour reading from our USB digital tester. Now from what we have here, we have 254.97 watt hour. So that's the actual capacity this power bank holds. This is what we got from the test. This is the reading, 254.97, as against the 320 watt hour that was advertised by the Itel company. So a lot of conditions, a lot of things could affect this reading. One of the major things is power loss due to conversion, because we are converting from a different voltage system to a higher voltage system. So that results in power loss that will actually affect the capacity. So this is what we got from the test, 254.97 watt hour as against 320 watt hour. Okay, our power bank now is completely down. It's reading 0, and if you check the current meter, is off. It's no longer supplying current. So let's see. During the 7th cycle of charge, the power bank did not charge the laptop completely. It charged the laptop to 25%. Yeah, 25. So from the entire test, this 100,000 mAh power bank was able to charge our HP EliteBook 830G5 6 complete times and then gave it an extra 25%. So that's how this power bank performed in the test. So that's the amount of time it was able to charge this laptop. So for your own laptop, depending on your laptop, the number of times to charge your laptop may vary. So it depends on the size of your laptop battery, the capacity of your laptop battery. But most HP laptops and relatively Dell laptops that are business laptops usually have the same battery size with this EliteBook. So if you are using a regular laptop, which is not a gaming laptop, a regular business laptop, you should be expecting about 5 to 6 times from this power bank to charge your laptop from 0 to 100. Yeah, so that's how the test. This was the result from our test. And then please do not forget to like, comment, and share our videos to your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. See you guys, gadgets. Peace out.